Hey everyone, here with another summary for Starborn, a Mutants and Masterminds campaign. So, the team last time was called in to help evacuate during this storm. The city had three main bridges, which the team worked expediently to ensure that they were safe. Most of the city was to be evacuated westward, and those bridges did seem to have threats against it. There was a scuba team carrying C4, odd since it wouldn't ignite once wet, and a truck that exploded once it had left the area, causing a big fiery explosion. The teams suspected foul play. They handed over the scuba divers to the police and investigated the truck, realizing that it was being tracked GPS that seemed to be the trigger. Beyond that, other oddities seemed to keep hitting the city. Dark Torrent was protecting the eastern bridge for some reason. He said he did it in fancy. The team tried to recruit him to help with the west side, and he said he made a promise he would not. When pushed for the answer, he revealed that Juggernaut 5 had made a deal with him that he would not help the west side of this city. This left to some phone calls and discovering that Juggernaut 5 was still working for Tremor and was on site today. Beyond that, the Iron Hum, one of the stockpile places for the Hero Ministry, keeping oddities that weren't dangerous but were to be kept out of the hands of the public and away from the supervillains they came from, was in this city. It was watched by two guards set up by Virtue, as well as two agents from the government watching across the street, leading to some misunderstandings at times. Beyond that, as the storm progressed, they found a shadow begin to animate itself and try and cross the street towards the restaurant where the agents were. It was quickly smashed away by Tremor, leaving more questions than answers. The two experts on the arcane revealed that this shadow was probably being spied through, but by who they couldn't quite say. As the car situation began to resolve itself, it was sensed that all the silver in the city vanished. Card managed to track down a ritual that had caused this. A older gentleman attempting to chant things from a book. Examining this book, it seemed to be some kind of demonic magic. As sentience went into their mind, discovered that this person got this book anonymously. He's a huge fan of magic and has always wanted to get into it, but lacks the license to be allowed to do so in this modern day. Helping him escape and not revealing too much about him, with the evacuees, the crew returned to the Iron Arms, at which point, with most of the city evacuated, they asked to come in. The crew was scanned, their licenses were double checked, as well as photos, and they were allowed in. Upon looking inside, they wanted to see if Dr. Ransom had anything here. It turned out one of his robot designs for a small spider that could work as an assistant or an emergency life support system was in here. It seems that Spidey's body originally was made from some of this technology. And having a decent time with the guards watching this place and bringing donuts and a coffee, one of them offered to help them out and do a quick search on Dr. Cylinder's other projects, since they're still looking for those nuclear plans. They discovered these nuclear plans exist, and they are stored in the Black Drive storage north of here, which the team wasn't qualified to do. As the guard was racked with guilt, his mind was altered to not remember what he passed on properly, alleviating that and leaving the team with a very big conundrum of what to do next. Alright guys, that was the session. We handled a big storm as well as a number of events that hopefully will tie together for the mystery of this season. I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye for now.